Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the Internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day, great weekend, and let's make it a great week. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 15, NASDAQ down 3, S&Ps were flat. Gold contract up $35, trading at $1,761 an ounce. Silver up $1.14 at $34.36 an ounce. Platinum up $40 at $1,687 an ounce. Copper up 12 pennies at $3.82 a pound. Light sweet crude up $2.26, trading at $105.50. Bonds down 25 ticks at $141.10. Dollar index off 31 ticks at 79.14, and the euro flat at 132.42. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? Okay. We get to 1367.76. You talk about volume, oh, baby. Hold on. Hold the presses. We did all of 700 million, folks. That is absolutely amazing. And what's amazing about that, of course, you're crawling up to higher highs. Actually, 797 million. You should be banging out 1.4 billion. Market just can't handle it up at these levels. Now, we've been up at these levels, let's see. So if we go to the 1333, we're dealing with almost a full month thus far. January 26th, we're at 1333. Dow Industrials. Look at the Dow Industrials. Close that one. Dow Industrials. What we did with the Dow, we get to a price point out here of 13,005. You close out at 12,965. Inside the Dow, what we had is that it was putting juice into it with Chevron Corporation, Caterpillar, Exxon, and Kraft Foods. Taking it out, Walmart. We're going to go back to Walmart in a second. Walmart's big number. Walmart, Travelers, Procter & Gamble, and Merck. NASDAQ. We go over to the NASDAQ composite first. We look at the NASDAQ composite. What we have with the composite is this. She gets to a price point out here today of 29.65. We close out at 29.48. You did 1.7 billion. You should be banging out, of course, about 2.8 billion. Gold. Let's go over to the gold contracts. What we have with gold is this. Gold today, you had wide price spread, up $35. Now, you did 189,000 contracts. That is not only, nice, that is moving with conviction. Now, where divergence comes in, and there's divergence in a big way, and this is what it is, folks. Okay, the last high that we were up here at 1765.90, what we had is this. You had 192,000 contracts. That 192 is going into 245. The 189, though, no doubt, is a good acceleration up in the actual contract because it wants to hit the 1765. Where the divergence comes in is in the actual equities first off. So if we go to Rheingold Resources first, you look at Rheingold, bottom line, what you have inside Rheingold Resources, stock is up $2. You're actually, it looks to me like we're doing small ABC downs. We came down from $1.20. You get into $1.08. You're going up on nothing. If we go look at Gold Corp, same setup in Gold Corp. Not as bad, but bottom line is that we had come down. We had a day of strength on January 25th. Nice day of strength. You pull back with lighter volume. Gold Corp's not as bad as Rheingold. We go look at something. If you Newmont Mining. Now Newmont, this is what's really wild about Newmont. Newmont has actually come all the way back under where most of the other equities are consolidating. Newmont went from a price point of 72, got down last week to a price point of 58. That little baby looks to me like, it's where the rest of these want to go. And where the rest of them look like they're going to go is they're going to do more than likely go to the bottom of their consolidation. Okay, let's go over to good old Walmart. What do we have with Walmart? Now, we've been gauging Walmart for quite a while. The reason being is that when you look at Walmart, you can go back so far, folks, okay? We take this baby back and go back over 11 years. Up at those highs every single time it can't make it. Well, you know what? The stock gaps away today with volume. You're down 241. You did 23 million shares. And what that setup is all about is that Walmart now wants to make a run, and that run wants to come back to about $54. We'll see how we come back into those levels. But that's a big number because specifically, I'll bring this back to. Yeah, this is pretty amazing, actually. See if I can go to, let's see, I'll go to 1995, and I'll put it on a monthly. Yeah, this is amazing. So Walmart, folks, you can bring it back to 1999, rather. 1999, the equity is up there at $70. It's been consolidating. It's made runs to $63 three times in the last 13 years. Every time it fails. In this particular case, as we were going up, we were definitely failing on volume. What we had is this. The last high out there was $63.85. The monthly had $560 million. Well, you know what? You went up there, and we hit the 62 area last month with 163. So your correlation is 163 versus 560, and what does it do? It gives it up in spades. After the close out here, we just had Dell come out with numbers. Let's go see what Dell is doing. Okay, Dell closed at $18.21. Right now, you're trading out at $17.37. Numbers go like this in Dell. The estimate was 52 cents. They made 51. The revenue estimate was $15.9 billion. They took in $16.03. So what they got is that they got bigger revenue. They couldn't hit their bottom line number, but bigger revenue is a good deal. The way the setup is right now, 50 cents is not the end of the world on Dell, because what you have is that she was trading down at that basically last week. Hewlett Packard, HPQ, let's see if they come out yet. They're going to be coming out with numbers. HPQ, let's see. She hasn't come out yet. We go to Intuit, INTU. Intuit come out with numbers. Intuit closed at $57.52. That's trading at $59.20, and numbers go like this in Intuit. They see revenue of $1.9 billion. The estimate was $1.9. Earnings per share for the next quarter, they see $2.47, and that's let's see, that's above estimates. Intuit, of course, is the accounting type of software. Intuit has gone from $44 up to $57. Oil market. Let's go over and take a look at that oil market. We had out here with oil. Oil goes up 226 today. CLH2. Okay, so we have happening with oil. Oil come out here. Oh, this is interesting. Let me just see something. So we did 27,000 contracts out here today. CRB. Okay, so we get into the crude oil. March 27. Oh, there we go. We're into April. Okay, so 106.13. That's a big number, and that is, I believe that's approaching a butterfly. But what you absolutely do have. Let me go over to the USO for a second, because I believe what you have here is that this move actually has some juice behind it. If we go take a look at the USO, the USO, the U.S. Oil Fund, that went up with 11 million shares, taking out a swing point. No, 13 million. No, it's dying on the vine. Okay, so the first swing point on USO goes back to November 16th. 22 million. Next one is out there on January 4th with 13 million, and today's 11 million. So that's going to be something you're going to keep your eyes all over. Some of the high-volume stocks we had out here today, you had Microsoft up 19. Weatherford get smacked around. They get some accounting issues. That was down 243. Yahoo was off 47. MGM Resorts was off 47. Walmart was the big one out there, down 241. Apple. So check this out, folks. You talk about bringing the NASDAQ back and bringing the S&P back also. Apple was up $12.73. That $12.73 mark, that was $8 in the last, 30 minutes. $8? Yeah. Last 30 minutes of the trading day, they brought it right back up. J.P. Morgan Chase was flat out here. Gilead Science, GILD, that's having big problems. What Gilead did, of course, gapped away last week with monster volume, comes down another $2.31. Gilead is making its way down to that 37.20 mark, and right now you're at 44.69. Bonds. We go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What we have happening with 30-year out here is this. She had 280,000 contracts today. She backs into the bottom of the consolidations she's in, and we were down at 140.23 on the 9th. We hit 140.31, rejected that with lower volume. So that's saying that the consolidation is going to stay in place. And the way that is set up, I suspect what you're going to see is that you're going to see the 30-year start going to the top of the consolidation. The top of that consolidation is out there at the 146. If we go to Europe, we take a look at Europe. They bailed out Greece. Greece is going to end up that March 20th payment. That's going to get done somehow, some way. You had the FTSE basically closed flat. The DAX in Germany, what the DAX in Germany did, she also was flat. She actually came down a bit, but she was flat. When you take a look at one of the big heads up out here, folks, are the transports. The transports not only have come down, but they're coming down with some juice. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Steve Rose, myself, we look forward to see you all. Tigers and Tigresses tonight in beautiful Denver, Colorado. We're out here.